The 2016 presidential election was good for gun shop owners, but sales are leveling off. That's according to our partners at the South Bend Tribune. In fact, gun sales in St. Joseph County were up 58% in 2016 over 2015, and even more in Elkhart County. The reason? Likely because the fear that a Democratic president could tighten gun control laws. But the hype is over, and with President Trump in office, the numbers are leveling off. And here to talk more about this is Lincoln Wright from the South Bend Tribune. Lincoln, your story right now on the front page of the Tribune, online and of course on people's doorsteps this morning. You've been looking into this. First of all, 2016, a great year for people who sell guns, gun sellers. 2017, not looking to be as good. What does that mean?
Well, yeah, so the numbers have kind of gone down this year. The gun industry kind of measures itself on the number of background checks that the FBI is doing nationally. Then here in Indiana, the state police track the number of licenses they're issuing or declining. Those don't necessarily mean like a gun purchase, but it's the best way the industry measures itself.
It's kind of due to our presidential candidates and now our president. Gun sales kind of reflect that.
Right. Yeah. So in 2016, they saw a substantial spike in those numbers because a lot of people were afraid that there was going to be stricter gun laws if a Democrat took the office. But so now that Donald Trump has taken office, the numbers started declining in his first few months. And so people were very quick to panic that the industry was really going downhill. But so while the numbers are lower this year, compared to 2015 at this time, they're about the same. So just gun salesmen are saying that 2016 was such a huge spike, and it was a great year for them. Things are just kind of going back to normal now. The gun shop owners, they aren't worried. Again, the numbers are down, the sales are down, but some of them also said, you know, January is typically just a bad month anyways. Yeah. But so yeah, so no one's really worried.
In your article, you give specific numbers. I think you mentioned that there were some 131,000 new gun licenses issued in Indiana in 2016. That's an almost 70% increase over 2015.
Right, and that reflects just how huge of an increase there was, and that's why people were so quick to panic, because last year was so great for them. Yeah, in St. Joe County, I think it was about a 54% increase, and then Elkhart actually saw an 84% increase in those gun licenses being issued in 2016. In
your article, you talked to local people who are selling guns. Tell me about some of the things they're saying, what they're doing now to prepare for 2017.
Really, they're kind of just, again, the industry is just kind of going back to normal, so they're really not doing anything out of the ordinary. I mean, just industry trends change. There's different types of models, guns coming out, so they may be changing their inventory how they normally would with any changes in the industry and customer preference. So again, yeah, it's just people panicked really quickly in the early months of the Donald Trump presidency, but now if you compare the numbers to before the election, things are just back to normal.
All right. You can read more about this and what local gun sellers have to say in Lincoln Wright's article on the front page of the Tribune this morning. We appreciate you coming in.